welcome to ABC Interactive English. Hello everyone, I'm Karen.
And I'm Matt. And today we're looking at another dialogue, Part B, a new look.
That's right, and we're not talking about a person's new look. We're talking about giving a place a new look, like decorating your home, making your home look nice and beautiful. So, have you done anything to your home to make it look beautiful, to decorate it with, plants and paintings?
Well, I have some cool furniture, a nice sofa that I bought, and I actually my apartment didn't come with a kitchen.
Okay.
So I made a kitchen in one of the rooms.
You made a kitchen?
Using furniture and a hot plate stove that I can cook on.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. So it must look pretty nice.
It does look very nice, I think.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. You can show me a picture later. But as for me, because I don't like spending a lot of money on things. So for my daughter's room, I actually painted her room myself. And we even did the flooring ourselves too.
So I think, I would also, if I'm going to change the color of a room, I would choose to paint it myself too. But I wouldn't think of doing the flooring because it sounds very difficult.
It's actually not that difficult. You just have to look it up and do a little bit of research and you save a lot of money. And also, I really love going on Pinterest. Do you know Pinterest?
I'm aware of Pinterest, yes.
You can get a lot of great ideas for decorating your place on Pinterest, and then I can save it on the board. So next time when I want to decorate, I would just check out all these wonderful ideas. And then sometimes I would draw, or I could buy things to make it look really pretty.
Wow, well I'll have to check out Pinterest to get some ideas for my own apartment.
All right. But in the meantime, let's check out our dialogue today.
Irene is showing off her space to Duncan.
Your place looks fantastic. Did you get someone to decorate it for you?
No, Wes and I did it ourselves. We also taught ourselves a lot in the process.
I don't doubt that. Did you paint the walls yourselves too? They weren't this color before.
So we're looking at part B of a new look. And like we said before, we're not talking about a person's new look, we're talking about giving a place a new look. So in our dialogue today, Irene is showing off her space to Duncan. So it's a dialogue between Irene and Duncan.
So she's showing off her space. That means that your living space, the place where she lives.
That's right.
So Duncan says, your place looks fantastic. Did you get someone to decorate it for you?
Oh.
Okay, so it looks fantastic. It looks very impressive. He thinks it looks great. So he's wondering, did you get someone or did you pay someone to do this for you?
That's right. And it's a very nice compliment to give someone when you visit their homes to say, wow, your place looks fantastic, because everyone likes to hear that, right? But did you get someone to decorate it for you? To decorate means to add something to an object or place, especially in order to make it look more attractive or beautiful. So for example, they decorated the wedding car with ribbons and flowers, so the wedding car will look very, very pretty. And now Irene says, no, Wes and I did it ourselves. We also taught ourselves a lot in the process. Oh, so I guess Irene is a lot like me. She doesn't want to spend money to pay someone to do the decoration, right?
So she said they taught themselves a lot in the process. So a process is a series of steps or actions to reach a particular goal or something that you want to achieve or finish. So in this case, the process is the steps taken to decorate her place.
That's right.
So there might be some things like, putting in flooring, like you mentioned, might be part of the process of decorating the whole apartment.
Or painting the walls, or buying special lights, right?
That's right. So Duncan says, I don't doubt that. Did you paint the walls yourselves too? They weren't this color before. Okay. So he doesn't doubt that. So what does that mean, to not doubt her?
Well, to doubt means a feeling of not being certain about something, especially about how good or true it is. So I don't doubt that. That means he's very sure that, of course, they learned a lot in the process, right? So for example, I'm having doubts about his ability to do this job. When you say I'm having doubts about something, that means you're not so sure if this thing will happen or not.
Okay, and he also asked if they painted the walls themselves. So to paint is a verb, and it simply means to cover a surface with paint. Paint is a colored liquid that can change the color of something. So when you apply this, you are painting something. And you could be doing this to like a home, to a building, something to change the color of the walls, or you could be painting as art.
That's right.
So you can paint a picture of a beautiful scene.
Well, do you think it's tiring to paint? I mean, when I painted my daughter's walls, I wanted to save money, so I did it myself. But actually, it was quite tiring because you have to get all the corners, all the edges, and make sure that it looks nice and neat. And you have to put the tape on the doors beforehand.
Well, I used to work as a painter when I was in university.
Really?
And I thought it was a pretty easy job.
You didn't think it was really hard?
Put some headphones in with music and just paint. And it was just boring, but easy.
But how about the corners and the edges where you have to be very careful of?
Well, if you paint for a few years, you get very good and fast at those parts.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that you can do that. Okay, well, if ever I want to paint my daughter's room again, I will talk to you.
We'll see.
Okay, let's take a quick break and we'll come back and learn more about their conversation.
Actually, Wes painted the walls by himself. He wanted them to be perfect.
That sounds like him. So, what did you have a hand in?
Well, I picked out the carpet and all the furniture myself.
You made some wonderful choices.
Thank you. I think so too.
Welcome back. Before the break, Irene was showing off her place to Duncan. Duncan noticed that it looked fantastic and asked her if she had decorated it herself, but Irene said that no, her and Wes had done it all by themselves and learned a lot about themselves in the process. Next, Duncan noticed that the paint was a different color than before, so he's just asked if they also painted the place by themselves.
Now Irene says, actually, Wes painted the walls by himself. He wanted them to be perfect. Oh, so maybe Wes thinks that Irene might make a little bit of mistakes or make the paint look a little bit messy. So he wanted the walls, he wanted to paint them by himself, right? Because he wants everything to be perfect with no mistakes.
All right. So Duncan says, that sounds like him. When you say that sounds like someone, you mean that seems like something they would normally do. It fits that person's character.
That's right. So that means maybe Wes is like a perfectionist. Maybe he wants everything to be perfect all the time, right?
Right. So Duncan says, so what did you have a hand in?
So what does it mean when he says, what did you have a hand in?
He's asking, what did you do or what did you help to do? If you had a hand in something, then you were involved in doing something.
That's right, because we know that Wes painted the walls, right? And now Irene says, well, I picked out the carpet and all the furniture myself. Oh, okay, so she picked out the carpet. So carpet is a noun. Carpet usually means a floor covering that is fastened down and covers the entire floor. Nice and soft. So for example, we bought a new carpet for the bedroom. And oftentimes when you have the carpet, it feels very nice to walk on the carpet, but sometimes if you're not careful and you spill some juice or you spill some drinks on the carpet, it's harder to clean.
And I think you don't see carpets very often in Taiwan. I
That's
know in
right.
Canada it's quite common to have carpet in your home. And you know, it's nice and warm in the winter. It doesn't get cold when it's cold outside. But every place I've lived in Taiwan has had hard either wood floors or
Tiles.
Or tiles, yes.
I think maybe because it's very humid in Taiwan, so it would be really hard to keep the carpet nice and clean.
Yeah, I think that's a reason. Okay, so we have another word here, which is furniture. So she picked out the furniture. Furniture are the things that are movable within the apartment that help to make it, you know, a livable place. So things like tables, chairs, desks, beds,
Closets, drawers.
all of these things that are not, you know, usually you can move them to different places in the room if you want a different look. Furniture.
That's right.
Duncan says, you made some wonderful choices.
And Irene says, thank you. I think so too. So I guess Irene is also very pleased with her new look, right? Okay, so speaking of furnitures though, I know that you rent a place in Taiwan. Do you buy your own furniture?
I bought some of the furniture, but my apartment also came with some furniture.
Okay.
And actually, when I moved in, there was this one desk that was in the apartment.
Okay, free furniture.
Right. But this desk had this Hello Kitty wallpaper
Aw,
all
so
over it.
cute.
So it was pink and had Hello Kitty, and I didn't like it.
Okay.
So I took off all the wallpaper, and you know, instead of the pink Hello Kitty, I painted it all black. And I actually made the new surface for the desk by making it much smoother because it had been damaged before with water.
So it was like bumpy, it wasn't very smooth.
Couldn't write on it, it'd be too bumpy.
Wow, so you know how to fix furniture too.
Well, I try to just, you know, maybe I just don't want to spend money. So if I have something I think I can still use, I'll find a way to fix it.
That's very clever because I'm the same way too. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our lesson today, and that's all for today. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Irene is showing off her space to Duncan.
Your place looks fantastic. Did you get someone to decorate it for you?
No, Wes and I did it ourselves. We also taught ourselves a lot in the process.
I don't doubt that. Did you paint the walls yourselves too? They weren't this color before.
Actually, Wes painted the walls by himself. He wanted them to be perfect.
That sounds like him. So, what did you have a hand in?
Well, I picked out the carpet and all the furniture myself.
You made some wonderful choices.
Thank you. I think so too.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 decorate 动词装潢布置。Bella loves to decorate her room with colorful posters. Bella 喜欢用彩色海报装饰她的房间。下一个单字 doubt 动词怀疑疑惑。I doubt that it will rain tomorrow. The weather forecast says it will be sunny. 我怀疑明天会下雨，天气预报说会是晴天。Forecast 指的是预报预测。下一个单字 paint 动词粉刷油漆。We decided to paint the walls yellow. 我们决定将墙壁粉刷成黄色。最后一个单字 carpet 名词地毯。I bought a new carpet for the living room. 我为家里客厅添购新的地毯。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 show off something 炫耀某物，这是一个可以分开的动词片语。我们来看看这个例句。Cindy likes to show off her new house. Cindy 喜欢炫耀她的新家。下一个文法 have a hand in 参与，这是一个固定用法，后面可以接上名词或动名词，表示参与某件事。我们先来看看加上名词的例句。My sister had a hand in the school play. 我妹妹参与了学校的戏剧表演。我们再来看看加上动名词的例句。George had a hand in planning the surprise party. George 参与策划这次的惊喜派对。最后一个文法 pick out something 精心认真选出某物。Pick 指的是从一个范围中挑选。我们来看看这个例句。Penny spent hours picking out the perfect dress for the party. Penny 花了好几个小时精心挑选适合派对的完美裙子。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，回去记得复习哦。我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hey, it's Kiwi on the street. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie.
And today we are going to work on some translations.
Hi.
That's not very nice. Usually, if we need to excuse ourselves to pick up a phone call, there are more polite ways to do it instead of just walking off.
Ooh, sorry, wrong number.
Well, especially if it's a wrong number. Today, we are going to learn how to translate to be polite to excuse ourselves.
Sorry. So we are going to work on some translation activities. So please choose one. Okay, the first one we have.
在你继续说下去前，我有一些想法想提出。
Before you continue speaking, there are some thoughts that I want to share. Can you say for one more time?
Yes. 在你继续说下去前，我有一些想法想提出。
Before you're about to speak or voice out your opinion, let me say mine first.
Okay, sure. Or before you continue, I would like to share some of my thoughts. 不好意思，我有个紧急电话要接。
I'm sorry, but I'm receiving a phone call. I need to take it.
Sorry, I have a phone call, an emergency phone call to pick up.
Very, very good.
Sorry, I got a emergency phone to pick up.
Very good. Sorry, I have an emergency phone call to pick up, okay? Or sorry, this is an emergency, I gotta get this. All right, very good. So, what did we learn today? Today, we did some translations, and they were about interrupting a situation. And sometimes interruption can be kind of awkward, but we can still do it politely. So our first phrase is, before you move on, I'd like to say something. Or you can also say, before you continue, I would like to share some of my ideas with you. And the last one is, excuse me, I have an emergency call. You can also say, sorry, I have to pick up this call. It's an emergency. And these are our translations for today. KiWi later!